The Hurricanes are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. With possession along the wall. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Big time stop. Moves it to Svechnikov. Denies him again.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves it quickly over to Forsling. Trying to gain a step. He's in, all alone. Oh, what a save! Bobrovsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Hurricanes will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Sneaks by the poke check. And that's poked away by Ekblad. To the low slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Takes a shot. How did he stop that one?
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Grabs the puck at center. And he was ready for that save. Scooped up along the wall by Walker. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Over the line they come. Grabs control of it at the point. Dishes it off. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. Pumps the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Robinson. The Hurricanes will play for the defensive zone. A shot! Oh, what a chance! It puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck scooped up by Schmidt. The Panthers have it now. Passes it to Kulikov. Here's a short pass to Luosterainen. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Panthers have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number one.
It's a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchange chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. Takes the feed. And he puts it away to make the save. Sends it quickly. They've got an on-man rush. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Feeds the puck over to Ekblad. And he dodges the poke check there. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Nice feed from the goaltender. Florida's got it across the line.
Make a change, make a change.
Gets it to the other point. Picked off.
Carolina's
Here he
been
is all alone. And he makes the save with ease. Here's the shot. Stuffs it again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
The Hurricanes take over on possession. On the attack along the boards. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Florida's in now. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. And that shot dies in traffic. Puck grab by Slavin. Sends it ahead to Aho. Makes a move in front. Oh, and that scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Carolina's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset, and we'll be back with second period action in no time. Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Bobrovsky's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Sends it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And now he moves it quickly to Tkachuk. Moves it around along the half wall. Puck picked up by Reinhart. Here's a shot. He scores! Oh, wow, that's how you do it.
Well, he's in close quarters, James. That's what he's known for. He gets that puck on his stick. His head is up, and he buries it in the back of the net.
Florida's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
The Panthers have it from their own end. Carries it in. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Off the outside of the post and stays out.
The Panthers get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. From center they get into the attacking area. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Aho. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Panthers played along the wing. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Ekblad's lugging the puck. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Cuts into the paint. Decides to think about it. And he slides it quickly. And they score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
They do make it count, James. Now it will negate their power play opportunity. But hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play.
Taken by Burns. Jarvis plays it against the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Tkachuk. And now it's grabbed by Barkov. And that's poked away. Quick pass across to Jarvis. Unable to reach that one. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And that's deflected off someone in front. Now a quick pass to Reinhart. And that one's stolen at center ice. And now he angles it across to Stahl. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Carolina's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. Takes the feed. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Carolina's got the puck. Taken by Robinson. Avoids the poke check. Here's a backhander. Denies him in front. Florida's looking to break out. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted.
Man,
It's a
James.
2-on-1. Dishes it off. Scores off the rush, and that's how you finish. Carolina's not out of the woods just yet, not by a long shot, but at least they've made it a game, Cheryl.
They've made it a game, and they aren't out of the woods, but they can figure out a way to get out of them, and that's one shift at a time, and they can start right there with a goal.
Passes it over. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Works it across to Burns. Trying to shake the defender. He's in. Right from the edge of the net, but can't get it to go.
The Michigan, I mean, this is such a layered skill. You have to have the hand-eye coordination, the technique to get it up on the stick. You have to be aware of how much room you have and then finish. It's tough to execute, and he doesn't.
Lets it go. Save made by the goalie.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Carolina's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second. jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Hurricanes are still trailing by 2. And off the face-off, they take possession. Quick feed to Reinhart. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Anderson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Carolina's got the win off that draw. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Slides it across. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we got a stoppage in play as the whistle's blown. It looks like that pane of glass got busted from that shot. Whoa!
It used to be that saying they don't make them like they used to, James. Well, in this case, it's all for the better as the glass, the technology is so much stronger. And a blistering shot, you know that it's going to crack or spider the glass. But nowadays, you can just replace the pane. So we'll have to wait for the maintenance crew to make sure that they take care of it.
And he handles the cross-ice pass. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Moves it to Slavin. What a steal in his own end. Tries to the crease. Big save in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And that's offside, stopping the play. Lots of time left in this period. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. And they win that draw at center. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Bennett's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor.
Florida's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James. And let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal.
Carolina's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. And it's a quick pass to Hall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Keeps a hold of the puck. Huge steal in his own end. Across the line from center. Jostling to the puck, and he loses control. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Carolina's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. Roslovic's won the draw inside the neutral zone. And he slides it quickly to Burns. Passes it over to Fost. Feeds it over on the rush. Poked away by Kulikov. Carolina's got the puck here in the open ice. Picks off the pass. Puck scooped up by Luosterainen. Receives the pass. The Panthers take it from the side. Hammers a shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic.
Luosterainen's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Carolina's won the draw, no go to work. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Takes it to the front. Scores! And there it is, the power play goal lights the lamp. Carolina's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Moves it quickly over to Stahl. looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Score! That's tipped in front.
I don't think this is going to count, James. This looks like it's a high stick, and the official had a good look at it, but they're going to gather themselves and look at it a second time to see if it's above the crossbar.
The Panthers get a hold of the draw. And a stiff breaks that up. Grabbed along the boards by Forsling. Nice pass back. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Forsling. Picked up along the boards by Jones. Shakes off the coverage. Marchand's going to play it against the half wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Slides the puck down low. From the blue line. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. Centering in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Puck grab by Bennett. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Oh, he delivers a thunderous hit check. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Tkachuk. Slides the puck over. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Puck picked up by Tkachuk. And now it's grabbed by Barkov.
Florida's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Oh, man, trailing late in the third by just one goal, and you've got the equalizer on your stick. You got to hit the net. Going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Centering pass! Oh, what a chance! And he fanned on the puck. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Into the corner of the attacking area. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. Scores! Wow! And it's a record slump shot from the back of the net after that one time. Here in the late goings of the period, Florida's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Loses the coverage there. The Hurricanes grab possession with the puck. Carrier's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Play rolls on. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Here's a shot. Oh, he missed it.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
That's all she wrote from this one. The Panthers come away with a solid win, and a win that they... The Panthers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Still has possession. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Florida's got the puck. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Sends the pass over. Big hit on the play, and there's the whistle. As it looks like the pane of glass is broken.
Well, the good thing is, James, that the glass doesn't shatter like it used to, and they can just replace the pane, but they'll have to do that because everything is about safety first.
The Panthers win the draw. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And that's a great read to force the turnover. The Panthers gain the zone. Quick shot! Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. And now he tries to get it across to Matthews. Takes the feed at the point. Feeds it over. Taken along the wall by Matthews. And now he moves it quickly to Riley. Answered the call on that play.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Slides the puck ahead to Ekblad. And he can't hang on after that hit. Takes the feed. Breakaway! Oh, and the defender had a different idea there.
Well, he thought he had it, and then the defender comes out of nowhere. Why? Jumps to the puck, fights for position, and negates that opportunity.
Mikola's moving the puck through his own zone. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Dishes it to Pacioretty. Takes the puck at the point. Just a simple pad save made by Bobrovsky. Taken by Barkov. Oh, nice use of the boards with the pink pass.
Change up, change up.
Here's a chance. Scores! What a goal on effort.
Well, we've seen it so many times before. He has such a knack to lose coverage in front of the net and inside, and when he gets a puck on his stick, he ain't missing from there.
Florida's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
And that's a great hits-up play by Forsling.
The Panthers have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Marner. Passes out front, and that doesn't go as it's off the stick. Oh, he makes another save.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Shot! Denies him in front. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Tavares plays the puck. Coughs it up on the play. Tries to feed it over to Nosek. There's a collision. Comes up with the stop. Feeds the puck up to Domi. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Cuts to the front. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Kulikov. Great save by Bobrovsky. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Quick pass to Samaskevich. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Hammers one. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Lorenz looks around. Rips a laser beam. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Dishes it off. And he shuts the door on that. The Leafs have manufactured a lot of chances here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. Passes it over. Oh, what a chance there.
Well, it almost looked like he converted a quick release shot. He had no time or space, but unable to put it by.
Cutting to the slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? And a great save. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Toronto's had a strong first period, James. I mean, they own the puck. They managed it well. They just weren't able to convert as many times as they wanted to. If they can trust the process and continue those habits, they'll get back in the game.
Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Picked up along the wall by Nyes. Feeds it over to Marner. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Panthers have it now. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Tavares. Perfectly executed hip kick there. Scooped up along the wall by Barkov. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Carlo. Into the attacking end. Riley's got the puck. Quick feed to Matthews. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow. Moves it to Ekblad. And that's knocked away by Nylander. And he takes the feed. The Leafs take possession of the neutral zone. And he keeps possession. The Panthers play it along the boards. Puck scooped up by Nylander. Tiptoes around the poke check. Lets it go. And that goes off a body. With all kinds of traffic, he grabs the puck here inside his own end. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Here's a chance. Puck grab by Rodriguez. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Grabbed along the board by Kulikov. Goes right to the crease. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Fires it on net. Fantastic save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
All alone! Score! Right on target! Wow!
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot does top cheese and just knocks the bottle off the top of the net. It's bottle box.
Where's the puck? Couldn't catch up to that pass. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and tops out the puck. And that's intercepted by Jones. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Sends the puck across. And he gets in front of that. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Toronto's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Barkov's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, it was right there on a platter, and the stick breaks.
Well, it was there for the taking. The setup was perfect, the angle, and then the twig just shatters.
Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the late going of the frame, the Panthers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Oh, he got pummeled by Wall.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Slides it diagonally to Nyes. Drives it to the crease. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. There he is on the redirect. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. And here at center, that's intercepted. Great reach with the poke check by Edwin Larson. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Yarncroft's got it in the offensive zone.
Bobrovsky's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves.
Seconds, and he makes the save. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Toronto's got to take some risks here in the third period, but doesn't need to happen right away. They've got 20 minutes of leg room here, if you will, James. They've had a strong game. They've owned possession. They've got to give themselves some poise and patience with the puck to drive the paint and get some quality chances on net.
Takes it across the blue line. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Point-to-point pass. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a short pass to Forsling. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Hammers it on net. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Quick pass to Marner. Moves it on over to Nyes. Puck picked up by Matthews. Quick feed to Tanev. Back to the blue line. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Rodriguez setting up against the wall. Solid hit on the play. Moves it to MaakY. And that's knocked away by McCabe. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Here comes the goaltender to play the puck outside the crease. And he sidesteps the check there. Puck moved over to MaakY. Across the line along the left wall. Pokes it away in his own end. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Feeds the puck to Schmidt. Handles the pass at center. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. The pass out front. And that doesn't connect. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. And that pass is redirected. And that's intercepted by Yarncroft. Good check, frees the puck up. Slides it across. A howitzer blocked in traffic.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Driving right to the front. Oh, a clutch save.
Bobrovsky's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Great pressure in the offensive end by Stern. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area.
They tied it up! They tied it up here in the third!
Well, this is clutch, James. You get an opportunity and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now guess what? They've got their foot on the gas.
And now it's grabbed by Jones. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. Handles the pass. Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Tavares has won the faceoff. Tendy plays it up. Now a quick pass to Nylander. The Leafs looking against the half wall. He's him out. They score! A power play goal puts him in front.
Well, there's critical junctures of the game where your specialty teams have to come up huge, and they do here, and they break the tie.
The Leafs have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Tavares wins the draw at center. And he dodges the poke check there. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Here in the later stages of this period, Toronto's got a one-goal lead. wins the draw at center. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Feeds it over. A chance in front. And it's blocked. The Leafs going to work on offense. Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. The Panthers have it against the wall. Slides it over to Kachuk. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Florida's through center and now in the offensive end. Puts it on net. Oh, can't get it to go.
Well, and there's a good scoring chance. It's a quick release shot.
Scores! Combat bonus for Silly.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top checker shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Taken by Tanev. Makes his presence known on the ice. Florida's got the puck behind the net. Jones plays it now. Play whistle dead, offside the call. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Florida's won the defensive zone draw. Oh, look at this. He's got a step. Denied by the goaltender. Directed over to Matthews. Toronto's on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, wow, what an incredible save.
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing. Scores the go-ahead goal.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James. And now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Toronto's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Poked away in the neutral zone by Yarncrow. Sidesteps the check. Bull's going to hang on for a whistle. A critical draw here. Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. The Panthers weren't necessarily the better team in this one, but yet they found a way to deliver the victory.
And sometimes you get lucky when you come out with a win in these types of games.
Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Leafs win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And called for the offside, we're going to face off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Leafs get a hold of the puck off the draw. Feeds it on over to Marner. Here's a short pass to Tavares. Reaches out and pokes it away. Picked up along the boards by Svechnikov. The Leafs gain control of the puck. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Carlo. And that skips away on a nice
Spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
The Hurricanes will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he hammers it wide of the net.
Grade A scoring chance. Lost, James.
A chance on the rush here. And he can't get the shot off as he ran out of real estate there. Centering through. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers. Toronto's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. Bats it down into midair. Anderson's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Stahl's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Hurricanes cross the blue line and are on the attack.
Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop!
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Carolina's got the puck. Tries to get it to Jarvis. And somehow he hangs on. Feeds the puck across to Kemp. The Leafs played along the boards. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Here's a rip. And the traffic neutralizes that threat.
Stankoven's fighting for an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Scores! And they run it back.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Leafs have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Dishes it off. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Quick breakaway. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
And he takes the feed. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Quick pass to Marner. Handles the puck. Takes off the feed. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Quick feed to Riley. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Lawton. And he takes the dish. Sends a pass over. Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Look at this. Puck scooped up by Matthews. Sends a pass in front. He scores! What a play!
Stankoven's out for the remainder remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. He was totally locked in on that play. Tap dances around the check. Slides it on over to Pacioretty. Feeds the puck to Yarncroke. Grabs it in his own end. Looks to get the puck over to Foss. Drives to the paint.
He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Change lines.
Toronto's got it in their own zone. All alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
The Leafs have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal. They've generated an already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Carolina's got the puck near the back end. Taken along the wall by Hakanpää.
Pass in front.
And that chance is blocked. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Matthews wins the defensive zone faceoff. Poked away at center by Carrier. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. The Leafs have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Well, the ice certainly seemed tilted in the opening frame. We'll see if it continues here in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Leafs generated a ton of offense in that opening frame, James. They managed the puck, and they were rewarded because they executed with that puck possession time.
And there's the whistle icing the call.
Stahl's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Tavares has won the draw inside his own end.
Wall's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Picked up along the wall by Riley.
Matthews is driving offense tonight. I mean, he certainly does most of the time, but tonight is an exception, a multi-point man.
And they do it again and again and again.
Well, and the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
Carolina's won the faceoff at center. Poked away at center ice. The Leafs have it behind the net. Sends it over to Lawton. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Now he slides it up to Hall. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate.
Wall's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
And he moves it up to McCabe. Look out, here they come on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, it's denied by Anderson. And they keep the pressure on. Makes the easy save with the glove.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Carolina's gained possession. Gaining momentum along the wing. Moves it to the middle, and that goes off a stick. The Leafs have it from their own end.
Toronto's got to be impressed with their entire collective team effort here. I mean, the coaching staff, this is exactly how you draw it up. This is the start you want. This is how you want them to run through the second period. Now they just got to finish it out and close it in the third.
Takes the pass, and they cough it up at center.
The Leafs have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. but in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
Toronto's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Stalls gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Moves it to Nyes. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. The Leafs get a hold of it. Takes the pass from the left wing. And he slides it quickly to Tavares. Takes the puck behind the net. Jarvis takes it inside his own end. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Here's a short pass to Lorentz. Scooped up along the wall by Marner. And makes the save. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Swap out. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Jarvis has it in the defensive end. Slides the puck to Chatfield. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Can't keep a hold of it. And he slides it quickly to Chatfield. And he turns that one aside. There's another consecutive save. Toronto's got it from behind their own net. Puck grab by McCabe. Passes over to Robertson. Moves inside. Oh, and Chris gets a piece of it to keep it out. And that's off target as it hits the body. Good to see him. Really starting to dial up the pressure here now. There's a hit on the play. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Wide of the net. He missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Toronto's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second.
Don't forget to enter tonight for our team signed poster, which will give away before the end of tonight's game.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Leafs have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
Takes the feed. Centering feed. He scores! What a goal! The Leafs are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Aho's won the draw at center. Receives the pass. Great hits up play with the stick by Tanev. Slides the puck over. He's got a step. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
The Leafs have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Stops it with a glove. Looks to pass it to Fost. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Leafs are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call. The Hurricanes once again send out their power play unit.
An opportunity here to right the wrong on that demoralizing shorty earlier. They're on the power play. The coach is telling them, listen, you got to stick to the system. You have the man advantage.
Angles it over to Carrier. Along the half wall with the puck. Passes it over. And it's easily turned aside. Moves it quickly over to Walker. Right on the doorstep. Sends the pass over. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Tosses it to Lorentz. Shot! And he makes the save. Toronto's got the puck. Slides
it across.
10 more seconds.
Puck and pucks, almost
He's
out of the
got a
box.
little jump. He's in all alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Nyes has the puck against the half wall. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Anderson. Carolina's got it in their own zone. And here's the pass to Jarvis. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Feeds it over. Grabbed along the boards by Faust. Carolina's got it along the wall. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Leafs still want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. And they'll start with possession. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Takes it to the net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Hurricanes move to the offensive zone. Here's a pass down low. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Dishes it off. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, you can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the second time this period.
Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Stones him on the one-timer. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Lorenz is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denies him with the save. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Lee's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. Through center. And now it's over to Svechnikov.
It's in the back of the net. I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
Quick pass to Nylander. Takes the bump but still hangs on to the puck. Picked up along the boards by Rosselman. Puck picked up by Walker. Sends it over to Orlov. Quick feed to Faust. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Puck sent over to Robinson. Pass stolen in the open ice.
The Leafs are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
What a great read, breaking up the pass. The Hurricanes gain possession. They've got numbers here. Takes it in front. Monster blocker stopped by Wall.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Moves it to Nyes. Oh, a great save right there on the play. Slavin's taking it from his own end. Here's a short pass to Kotkaniemi. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Toronto's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. And now it's grabbed by Chatfield. And he takes the feed. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Yarncroke. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Huge stop with the one-timer. And that's off a stick. Takes the bank feed. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Leafs' performance tonight, in a word for me, Cheryl, jump.
Their pursuit was excellent, and what I mean by that is they were on.
Hurricanes hockey tonight. Opening face-off just moments away. The Hurricanes get off to a good start as they win the opening face-off. And that pass attempt is deflected. Reinhardt's got it along the wing. Carolina's got the puck in their own end. Keeps possession on the play. Odd man rush. Passes it over. Denies him. Taken along the wall by Burns. And that pass goes off a stick. In all alone. Stopped on the
really challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Quick pass to Slavin.
Shakes up, come on.
The Panthers have it now. And now he moves it to Reinhart. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Gains the zone on the left wing. Shot! Denies him in close.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Moves it to Rodriguez. Great reach with the poke check. Slides the puck across to Stahl. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Rodriguez. Bennett's got it against the boards. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Cutting to the front of the net.
Oh, a save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. And now he moves it quickly to Nikolai. Slides it across to Schmidt. Moves around along the half wall. Avoids the poke check. Monster save by Anderson.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Lifts the stick and takes the puck.
Line
Gaining steam here on the attack. Moves the pass in front. And that's intercepted. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Slides it across. Shuts him down. Tries to get the puck over to Kotkaniemi. Heads to the back of the net. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. Schmidt's got it in the defensive end.
change up, change up.
We got a penalty coming up here. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Hurricanes don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box. The Panthers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
We might have a step here. He's in the clear. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous. Carolina's finally pushed through, and they get the first goal here late in period number one.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. The Panthers are on the attack. Sends the feed in front. Takes a shot. Taken by Reinhart. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Through center along the wing. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Florida's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Well, you can just see the frustration, James, as he's shaking his head, and his body language, well, it tells the story. He's in tight. He cannot believe he didn't execute. And a huge save by the goaltender to turn him aside.
Dismiss that chance. Well, there's the horn ending period number one, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. And we are underway here in the second period. Avoids the poke check. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Now a quick pass to Jarvis. Takes it into the slot. They're going to keep things moving here. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Quick feed to Slavin. Slides the puck across to Svechnikov. Slides the pass over to MaakY. And that's broken up by Stahl. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Carolina's gained possession. Florida's got it now. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass over to Orlov. And he passes it up ahead to Hall. The Hurricanes played along the wing. Hard hit frees up the puck. Picked up along the wall by Tkachuk. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. And that goes off the post and out.
Florida's starting to generate more chances. This is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away and generate those opportunities.
Gains the zone through center. Breakaway. The score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
Florida's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Look out. Scores! That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Panthers win it. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Moves it to Gostisbehere. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Hurricanes carried along the wall. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
All alone. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Tonight on the penalty shot.
I think he's done his research, getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly.
Past the midway mark in this period. The Hurricanes just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Puck scooped up by Schmidt. Comes up with a monster save in front.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease square with the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Carolina's looking to break out. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Bennett. We got a whistle offside the call. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. And he loses control here. They've got the defense outnumbered. A chance in front! They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James. I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Handles the pass. Takes the return feed. The Panthers take possession in the neutral zone. Poked away in the offensive end. The Panthers take over on possession. Broken up by Gostisbehere. Big-time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Picked off in the offensive end. Huge steal at his own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And stuffs that big bomb. The Panthers have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. And they win the draw here in their own end. Flushes the leather. What a save by Bobrovsky. They gain the zone from the left side. have it in the offensive zone. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. And he takes the pass. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. And now he angles it across to Barkov. There's a shot. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses. And man, do they take advantage.
The Panthers finally show some life here, but it's still too much to not enough at this point.
Yeah, they've been out-battled, they've been outscored, and they've just been outplayed this whole game, but they've got to use that goal as a positive reset and just look forward.
Quick shot! And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Denies that opportunity.
Bobrovsky's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
And one last save. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Players are set, officials are set. Third period action is coming up. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Carolina's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Directs it on over to Burns. Can't pull the trigger. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. From the left side, takes it at center. Florida's got it behind the net. The Panthers take it along the wall. Knocked off the puck. Florida's got possession of the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Shot! Denies them on the play. Oh, wow! Another great stop!
Anderson's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Scores! Oh, what a shot! He got all of that one. Carolina's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Scooped up along the wall by Orlov. Moves by the tip. Oh, what a save in front.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
Here's a short pass to Robinson. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Verhaeghe's got it across the line. The Panthers have the puck in the corner. And he makes the save. Oh, turns it aside once again.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
The Hurricanes have it now. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Past the halfway mark of this period, Carolina's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. Aho's won it off the faceoff. Grabbed along the boards by Chatfield. Tries to get the puck to Stankoven. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Pass to Nosek. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. A center feed, and that goes off someone in front. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Slides it over with pace to Gostisbehere. The Hurricanes will play it from the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by MaakY. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. And that's intercepted by Bobrovsky. Taken along the wall by Jones. Puck grab by Forsling. And that play's broken up. Passes on over to MaakY. And it's a quick pass to Slavin. Moves the puck along the half wall.
Score! He saved it! Oh, wow! He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where this
Oh, puts it off the outside of the frame. Anderson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Florida's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. Picked up along the wall by Orlov. Great positioning by the defender. The Panthers will play it against the boards. Pushes it across to Jarvis. Centering feed! And that's stopped. Orlov stick handling in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Svechnikov. Skates to the crease. And he was ready for that one. And he coughs it up with the pass. Gets in front of it for the block. Final seconds of this one, and the home fence scores! Jordan Staal! Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Gets it over to Fast. Fires it on net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time to go. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Carolina's a winner tonight, and they do it starting with the face-offs.
Yeah, they were cheating the best too, weren't they, James?
Ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Leafs start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Tkachuk's got it into offensive territory. Scores! Matthew Tkachuk! The Panthers were preaching getting off to a good start after the morning skate, Cheryl. I didn't think they were really going to follow through this quickly.
Well, you can't write up a better script in this one. I mean, just to start the game, you come out on fire and you silence the crowd. That's the way to get started.
Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Sends the pass across the ice. Puck picked up by Marner. Moves it in front. Oh, he fans on it. Toronto's working the puck near the point. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And that's a great heads-up play by Jones.
Bobrovsky's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Feeds it over. Oh, and he's just got enough of that one to keep it out.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Scooped up along the wall by Marchand. And that's deflected. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Oh, quick save. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. That knocks him off the puck. With possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Nylander. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Quick pass across to McCabe. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, he destroys them on the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Unloads one. Comes up with a big stop. They go on the attack through center. Centering feed. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Oh, so close, but an even better defensive stop.
Well, I love the attempt here at the Michigan, but when you're below the... They're tied up with the goal! Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
And he takes the feed. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. The Panthers gain possession. Moves it to the middle. And it goes off a stick and off target. Moves behind the net. Takes a bump but hangs on. Picked up along the boards by Nosek. What a steal in his own end. Florida's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Toronto's got it across the line. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Cuts to the paint. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. steals the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Luosterainen. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And he takes the dish. Into the corner now. Quick feed to Lawton. Oh, what a save! Florida's got it along the wall. On the attack along the boards. Moves it to Lawton. And now he tries to get it across to Matthews. Puts it on net. Oh, he stopped that one on the one-timer. Passes the puck over to Reinhart. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
The Leafs have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. And they'll get after it here with period number 2 now officially underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Toronto's had a strong first period, James. I mean, they owned the puck. They managed it well. They just weren't able to convert as many times as they wanted to. If they can trust the process and continue those habits, they'll get back in the game.
Makes a move in front. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Toronto's on the attack. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Marner. And he slides it quickly to Carlo. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Moves it quickly over to Forsling. Here we go, on-man rush. Oh, can't finish.
Well, he can't finish, but a great opportunity right there. Gets his stick on it as he's crashing the net.
The Leafs going to work on offense. Takes the shot. Too many bodies in the way.
Bennett's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling.
Score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Toronto's won it. And now it's grabbed by MaakY. Great use of the stick at center by MaakY. Looks like we're going to delay tripping penalty coming up here with the stop. Here comes the call.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
The Panthers win it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Quick pass to Robertson. And now he moves it quickly to Matthews. Picked off by Barkov. Dishes it to MaakY. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Toronto's got the puck. Thunderous hit check on the play. Retrieves the puck trying to kickstart this power play.
Hasn't been a very good one so far. Haven't even registered a shot. The tough.
Power play goal in the back of the net. The Leafs counter-strike here in the second, and Cheryl, they've got some life in them.
Yeah, they've created some momentum for themselves, and that's because they've just stuck with the game plan. They've held possession, and they're rewarded for it.
And that puck leaves the zone. Kulikov's going to play it against the half wall. Dishes it off. And that's off a stick. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Pacioretty. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. And the low slot. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Steps inside. Moves it to the middle. And that's blocked in front. Nice zone entry from the right side. Takes a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Quick feed to Nicola. And that's blocked from someone in front. Moves it up through the middle for the right. Taken by Nicola. Marchand's lugging the puck. Strong defensive effort. Moves it to Matthews. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Slides it to Semiskevich. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hakanpää. He scores! What a goal! The Panthers really got to be feeling good about themselves after that goal here late in the second, Cheryl.
Yeah, I love the way they played. I mean, they've been aggressive. They've competed in all areas, and now they've got that 2-goal cushion heading into the intermission. This will provide a lot of energy to close out the third.
The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Oh, no! Block as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Leafs trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Off a stick, and they can't connect. There he is from the slot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Jones. Comes up with the stop. Taken along the wall by Forsling. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Here's a short pass to Barkov. And nearing the final minute of the second. Moves it quickly over to MaakY. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Toronto's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second. And they win that draw at center. Sends a pass over. Shakes off the coverage. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Hakanpää. Dished on over to Robertson. Play is blown dead with the offside. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and we'll be back with a third period next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Panthers continue to lead in this third period, but the question is for how long, James? I mean, this has been a back-and-forth, action-packed game of offense. I don't know. I wouldn't like to play in this game because I was all defense, and there's none of it tonight.
Lots of time left in this period. 4-2 is the score. Tavares wins the faceoff. The Panthers have it in the offensive end. Knocked away. Great pressure with the stick. Here we go. Off-man rush here. Oh, off the iron.
The Leafs with an offensive zone chance right there, and that's a tough bounce as they're trying to get themselves back in the game.
Takes it to the front. Decides to think about it. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
This is going to be a boarding call, no question about it. Opponent's in a vulnerable spot. You see the numbers. You can't hit like that.
Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Quick pass to Forsling. With the blast. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Lorenz slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Barkov's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. From the point, they take control of it. The Leafs gain possession of the defensive zone. Quick feed to McCabe. Takes the pass. Fires it. Scores! Well, how's that for a killer penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. You have time and space. Take advantage with a shorty.
The Leafs have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And you saw that with that last goal as they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
they'll be forced to do this over again. The Panthers will play the puck from behind the net. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves it to Tanev. There's a shot. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Across the line and on the attack. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. With some open space at center. Quick shot! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Panthers have it now. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play! Florida's been the better team tonight, Cheryl. Look at this. They've got the extra goal now here late in this third.
Yeah, and that's a huge goal, James, right? It gives you the extra cushion. It's kind of an insurance mark. You know they're going to try and pull their tender late in the third. So now you got to... Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Leafs have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Here's the pass. Oh, big-time save by Bobrovsky.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Samoskevich has got the puck. Nice poke check. Here's a short pass to Lorentz. Now a quick pass to Robertson. Puck scooped up by Schmidt. The Leafs have it against the wall. Quick blast! Oh, what a save he made on the one-timer! The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that's a great heads-up play by Stern. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the officials say.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
The Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Takes it across the blue line. Avoids the defender. Brings the iron.
The Panthers get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Picks it off. Look out. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Big time stop there. Scores! Go Shorty! It's a short-handed one at that.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it.
Moves it quickly over to Lorentz. Sends it over. Takes himself free. Fantastic save. Jones plays it now. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. Toronto's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Quick pass to Matthews. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the Hattie.
The Leafs need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Moves the puck over to Rodriguez. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Works it across to Yarncrow. And that's intercepted by Ekblad. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Here's a shot. Big time stop.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
McCabe's moving the puck through his own zone. And that's taken away. The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Another pass. And nothing materializes on that chance. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Panthers were outshot in this one, but you know what they weren't? They weren't outscored, Cheryl.
When they come away with the win, and that's all that matters, James. But when they did put it to the net, they found...
The Leafs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's the pass in front. Picked off in front. Great read by Knies. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Slides by the check. Slides the puck over to Riley. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Denied by the goaltender. Here's a chance. They score! And Judd. And it's a 1-0 hockey game.
No, they started like a freight train, just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Passes it over. And he keeps that one out. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Riley. The Leafs played along the boards. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Takes the shot. Anderson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Leafs have been the busier team on the ice, and the score shows thus far. The Hurricanes win the defensive zone faceoff. And it's a quick pass to Aho. Takes the feed. Cuts into the paint. Oh, what a stick save. Made that stop. Moves it to Lawton. Receives the pass. Great read with the stick. Tries to feed it over to Walker. Feeds it to Orlov. Turns that one away. Now over to Lawton. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck to Aho. Here's a chance. Too much congestion in front. Picked up along the wall by Lawton. And he slides it quickly to Nylander.
Change up, come on.
Slides the puck across to Tavares. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Centering feed. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Past the midway mark of the frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Leafs looking against the half wall. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Oh, look at this chance. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. And now he passes up to Stahl. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Pacioretty's getting called for tripping on the play. The Hurricanes will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Carolina's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Scores! The go-ahead goal on the power play!
And specialty teams are critical, and this is exactly why you have the opportunity to change the momentum in the game, and you do it with an executed power play.
The Hurricanes win the draw here in the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by Burns. Puck grab by Svechnikov. He says, let's get physical on that play. Slides it across. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Slides it diagonally to Pacioretty. Nice dish from the left wing. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. He grabs the puck here at the point. Stahl's got it in the offensive zone. Drives to the paint. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Kotkaniemi.
The Hurricanes have been picking off passes left, right, and center. We know the coach is going to like this. when it has to transition to offense, this game's awfully close.
Oh, what a stop on the play! Carolina's got the puck along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Burns. Slides the puck over. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Centering pass in front. Can't connect the play. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Toronto's behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They got to do a better job of closing on it and holding it when they get it.
Puck battle along the boards. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. The Hurricanes play it along the boards. Moves the puck across to Svechnikov. He to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, great play to sidestep the goal. He scores! Jordan Staal! Carolina's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
Aho's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Sends the pass over. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Into the offensive end now. Carolina's gained possession. Oh, what a chance here. Sends it across. Oh, it's stopped. Oh, my goodness, what a save. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Excellent stick work on the play. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Walker. Nice zone entry from the left. Takes it from the right side. Quick feed to Aho. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a chance. Feeds it over on the rush. And he loses control of the puck. Turns it away on the slap shot. Moves the puck to Orlov. Slides it across to Chatfield. Intercepted at center by Pacioretty. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Hurricanes now lead by 2. The Leafs win the draw. Carries it in. Grabs control of it at the point. Carrier's got the puck in his own zone. And they send it right back to him. Moves it over to Martinick. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Marner. Tavares is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. Here comes the official's decision. The Hurricanes will lose a man, tripping the call. The Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Along the half wall with the puck. Denies him. He got all of it. Pushes it across to Staal. Looks to make a play over to Burns. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Hurricanes pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Angles it over to Hall. Chatfield's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. He scores! What a shot! What a pass!
You can just just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just peg it as he walks into it and beats the goaltender low stick side.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Leafs make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. And now he moves it quickly to Svechnikov. Poked away in the defensive end. Marner's carrying it ahead. Oh, look at the pass! And a stick breaks that up. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Sends it in front. Moves it again. What a chance, but they can't connect. Grabbed along the boards by Stahl. Feeds it over. And not much on that one. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Late goings of this period. 3-2 is where we're sitting. Yarncrocs won a big draw in their own end. Carolina's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big shot from the back end. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Sends it over front. He scores! What a play! The Leafs have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Second period nearly into its final minute here. And he takes the feed. A centering chance! Breaks it off the post! Oh, what a save by Wall!
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. Still keeps a hold of it. Marner's got it along the wing. Throws it on goal. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Knies. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Carolina's got it along the wall. And scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Moves it to McCabe. Here's a shot. Great stop by Anderson. He got all. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck picked up by Burns. Here's a short pass to Stankoven. Takes that pass back to the point. There's a great close save by Wall.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And now it's grabbed by Aho. From the point! And he comes up with a huge stop. Beautiful saucer pass. Now a quick pass to Lawton. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a tie game. Roslovic's won the draw here in the open ice. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Kempf. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Hurricanes win the draw on their own end. Pass out for a little rock'em sock'em.
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's...
Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Toronto's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you got the moment and take advantage of it.
Carolina's got possession here in the neutral zone. Offside the call, will get a reset. Nice job tying up his opponent. Moves the puck. And that's poked away. Quick pass to Domi. The Hurricanes take possession of the neutral zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Keeps it alive and heads it up. Taken by Gostisbehere. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that 1-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Dishes it off. Finds some space in the corner. Moves it around along the half wall. Picked off by McCabe. Sends it over. Makes some space. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. Tries to get it over to Svechnikov. The Leafs get a hold of the puck undermanned. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the net. Quick feed to Stahl.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury, but either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench.
The Leafs are back to even strength here.
Well, often in hockey, we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have
And
to...
that claims off the iron. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. More than half the period has expired. The Leafs are in an offensive battle tonight. They lead it 5-4. Aho's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Takes it across the blue line. Moves it to the middle. Off the pipe. Turned aside with a glove by Ward. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. He got all of that one. Picked up along the boards by Orlov. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. One-time blast. That was amazing. What a save by Hall. Camp's got it in the defensive end. Gives it right back. Shot, and that goes wide.
You're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
Turn that one aside. Moves it to Robinson. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. And they get that puck down the ice. Puck scooped up by Fost. Scores! They've tied it up here with a timely goal in the third.
Well, with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Robertson's got it against the boards. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Taken along the wall by Kotkaniemi. Good read with the stick to break that up. And the extended stick ends that one. Picked off in the open ice. Maintains control of the puck. Tosses it on to Carrier. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Hurricanes have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Puck grab by Chatfield. Pass across to Jarvis. Laying the body. Oh, what a move! Picked off by Marner. Toronto's got it in their own zone. A critical draw here. They win the draw and go on the attack. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Carolina's offense came out like gangbusters, then they kind of tucked that away and just kind of defended the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think the offense dried up because they're on their heels a little.